Hi team! So we've got more at home training. Today is legs, all about legs. We're building power, stability, explosive power, strength, all in our legs and doing Jiu-Jitsu movements to do so. This exercise is, I'm assuming, going to take about 25 minutes. We're going to do 3 rounds of 5 different exercises. Okay, so we're going to just cycle it over like a circuit. And again, these things are something you do, these movements you do in Jiu-Jitsu. So it's going to tie in real well, and it's really basically all leg. We've already done the arm one, it's legs. So it's time to go. Firstly, we're going to just do a quick warm up. You know, you can skip ahead of the warm up if you're already warm, or you can run through it with me. This warm up is great for your joints, and I do it every time, especially I talk about it before competing. I just start with the ankle. This is like the first thing I do when I'm warming up before a competition. I start to inhale and take big deep breaths, and I start to think about what's needed to be done, visualizing or whatever you, and doing your normal routine before I compete. But this warm-up's great to do at home as well. I think it really just loosens up the joints. It gets smooth movement through the joints. I think it's a healthy way to warm up. And you finish up with a good long stretch at the end. So I've just rotated the ankle nice smooth each way. Now I'm going the knee. Just smooth movements. You know, if you had plenty of time, you could do 10 rotations. I'm just running with 3, so that the video isn't boring, but you could do 10. So circles one way, you know, to 10, and circles the other way. Don't try and make the circle movement large, as big a circle as you can. It's more about just smooth movement, okay? So you're getting those fine motor skills going too. 3 with the hip, other leg. You know, and obviously starting to engage balance with this as well. So it's just waking the body up in a healthy way. So there's 2 ways you can do, well, there's 2 separate exercises. Firstly, you do big circle motions with the hips, and then you got the one that people made fun of me doing, but it's really good for when you're on your back. Doing Jiu-Jitsu is rolling your hips forward and under. Okay, so if you can stick your butt back, and then you can roll your hips forward, so you like got bad posture. Both these movements here, you need to have that mobility through your hips. And I know it looks funny, but if you're in somebody's guard and you can roll like this, it makes you very heavy. Okay, so back and forth, and then you can do the hips with the, like, put your hands here, and then you can roll each side as well. Now that movement there, if you can isolate that, that will set up little things like when you shove the arm across in closed guard. For me, I use it all the time. So if I can get these hips isolated, and then I can shift that without my upper body moving, I feel like even if the elbow sinks in, and then I start chasing the back or doing the sleeve, pretty much my A game. And that is because I'm starting to get good isolation through the lower hip area. Shoulders, other way, elbows. I was doing this one a lot with my, before I had my elbow surgery. It seemed to help as much as it could with the damage that was in my elbow. So I do find these are good, really good for the elbows. And then wrists, circles in and out. When I'm doing the circles in and out of the wrist, I just sort of get the fingers a little woken up as well. Neck, side to side. Zoning. So you get the idea of how you just work up through the body. Okay, it's time to train. So we've got 5 exercises. So first, we're doing step back lunge. So if you may think, well, what's that do with Jiu-Jitsu? Think about passing someone's guard. You all pretty much understand single leg X and de la Riva. They start coming in underneath. You might have to drop your base really low. Okay, so you drop down like this. So you're dropping down on the back leg. Okay, so we're going to just do that, stepping back and dropping down the back leg. We're going to do each side. Me, I always have my right leg back, and I never have my left, so it's good and healthy to keep my body balanced to do the left side as well. So we're going for 10. That was 2, 3, 4. Try and run my pace. 5. Don't let your knee just hit the floor. Like you know, land the knee down softly. 7. Keep it. 8, 9. I feel like this is going to be a great workout by the end. And 10. So we're doing bridges now on our back. But one leg bridge, so one leg up. Now this leg, I want you to lock your knee as straight as you can. put your foot to the roof, and then bridge up off one leg. Lift your hips as high as you can. 1, we're going for 5 each side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch legs, foot up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sitting on our butt. Picture you're playing like a sit-up guard or an open guard. Someone steps in really deep, you grab the leg and you come up on your knees and then drive forward and grab their other leg. So I always do that on that side. I never do it on this side of my feet going out to the right. So it's good for keeping my body in balance. Yeah? So there's 2. Going for 10. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good job. Next one is standing up in someone's closed guard. Most of the time you have to stand up when someone's locked their legs around you. So we're here, you can grab your shirt, you can have your hands in front, whatever you like, and we're going to stand up. Just think about standing straight up. Don't stand with your head going forward up front of your knees. This is where someone with a decent closed guard will work their legs up and they'll start to attack your upper body. Keep your head away from their head, if you visualize, and head straight up. That's difficult to deal with the person on the bottom. Okay, little pointer there. If you're ever in someone's closed guard, head straight up to the roof, and it's not good for them down there. So here, step up, 1, 2, straight up like a rocket, and then back down. There's 1, we're going for 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the head straight up. 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep up now. 10. So that's building some good habits. The next one is the explosive power. This one I'm not very good at, but I'm going to do it anyway in front of the camera. So, we're on our knees, we're building power up to jump to our feet. Okay? So power through the glutes, through the quads here, and then jumping to your feet takes a little bit of mobility as well. So we've got to go for 5 of these. So we go here, jump up, and then to build more power, we're going to jump straight to the roof and bring our knees to our chest. This action of bringing your knees to the chest with power is good for guard retention. When you've got someone's passing your guard and you've got good power, boom, bring your knees in, but we're doing that in the air. So once we've got to here, it's like 1, back down. Firstly, power, 2, and then jump up. 2, back down. 3, 4, 5. Now, we need to have balance while we're fatigued. I've got my heart rate up now. Lift one leg up. If you want to challenge yourself, we're going to do like a shin across your knee, your thigh. Squat down and balance. In my mind, I'm counting to 20. Catch your breath. Sink low. So obviously you're getting a strength builder through your left, or my left leg. I don't care if you do the opposite side. My right leg is getting mobility. This mobility is obviously, you can see it's good for a triangle. And I'm maintaining concentration while my heart rate's up, which obviously we need in Jiu-Jitsu. Switch legs, pull it across, squat down, Yeah. You know, some of these movements I do get from yoga, particularly yoga for BJJ. This is what he calls funky chair. So we'll keep it the same, funky chair. Maintain that balance, calm down. So that was one round. 2 to go. Shake it out. Ready to go again. First one, step back lunges. So passing someone's guard, staying low. 1, 2. My hands are here because I'm just grabbing their knees in my mind. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bridges, but on one leg. This way this time. 1 foot to your butt. Lock that one straight to the roof. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. Lock. Foot to the roof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Coming up to the knees. Visualize someone stands right in between your legs. You're playing like that open seated guard. Knees, reach around, grab the leg. 1. So this is good, as I said, because I do it a lot on one side, not the other, so it's keeping my body a bit more in balance. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep it up, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close guard, standing up. So again, don't let your head come forward over your knees, straight up like a rocket. Have your hands wherever you like. You know, you can probably be standing like this, but here's okay as well. Step up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. So standing up in closed guard. Next one. Jump to your feet. This is the killer by far. Okay? But this explosive power is handy. You can get this power through your hips, forward like this. Picture being on somebody's back, you know, and they're on their knees, and you flatten them out by pushing your hips fast into them. This power is super important. It's always built with kettlebell swings or whatever. So we want to be here. We're going to jump up and driving your hips forward. Then up to the roof. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, come on. 5. Funky chair. I love, and I think it's super beneficial to be fatigued and then having a balance. Because in Jiu-Jitsu, you're always tired,
but you also always have to concentrate. So if you're just running, it's just running. But if you're tired and trying to perform something, funky chair, it helps build that mindset of being able to control and balance and calm down when you're tired. That's why I like doing the round and then balancing. That's what we're doing it. You know, you can challenge yourself. I might look funny in front of the camera, but a couple of harder variations if you find this super easy is arms straight up. So that's tight on my upper back. This one. The other one is, I'll switch sides now. Extra variations if you're finding it not challenging enough. Hands behind. If I fall, I'm sorry. And then bend down. Arms as straight as you can. I'm not a master of it, I know. And try and bring your arms up to the ceiling height as much as you can. Nearly lost it. Okay. One more round. Let's go. Step backs. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Someone's putting in a single leg X, you're dropping low. 6. 7. Someone's putting in a double heavy, you're dropping low. 8. 9. 10, bridging on one leg. Foot up. 1. Try and get your hip, shoulder line, leg straight or even past. 2. This is not enough. 3. 4. 5. Switch legs, team. 1. 2. 3. 4, 5. Good. Coming up to the knees. Again, this is good for keeping my body in balance. I'm doing this always on this side. This side's nowhere near as mobility. Much mobility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, nearly there, 10, close guard, standing up. Like a rocket. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Good habit is to look up to the roof. 8. 9. 10. Standing up in close guard. Now, jumps. Last one. Give it all you got. 5 jump ups. Ready? Feet up. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Funky chair.
Last one. Any variation you want. Calm, think, balance. It's all here. Mobility for those triangles. You can do the variations if you want. Long, slow, deep breaths like you're calming down. So if you're fatigued in a jiu-jitsu match, you might have just established side control. This is a time to really focus on your breath to fully recover while your opponent's struggling. And that's the sort of stuff you've got to picture when you're training. A lot of the time when you're doing these exercises too, it's a mindset too. Thinking about what you're going to roll at, like what tempo you're going to roll like, how much you're missing jiu-jitsu. Opposed to doing this stuff, switch legs, and going, this sucks, why do I do this, this is boring. You can't have that mindset if you're doing drills like this. You just can't, you're wasting your time. You need to have it with a positive attitude of, this is good for me, this is going to help my jiu-jitsu, I'm going to be fit when I get back, I'm going to have a lot of benefits. You have to go at isolate training like that. And you can almost convince yourself that you're going to be better than when you come back, and that will make a big difference. Positively convincing yourself, subconsciously convincing yourself that you are improving in, at the moment with this virus going on, no one's actually rolling. That combined with some study and visualization, it all helps. I hope you enjoyed that workout, everyone. I did. I feel the power in my legs are definitely feeling that. You can do a stretch warm down now with your belt or whatever, or just your hamstrings and quads, and cool down and stretch out. I hope you enjoyed it. You could do that one quite regularly. You could also combine it with the arm strength one as well if you've got plenty of time. I hope you enjoyed it. I know we're going to be back on the mat real soon. Can't wait to see you guys and get your training in today. Boom.